Ejike MBAKA has released another prophecy which states that Emeka Ihedioha will be arrested and put in prison if the Supreme Court accepts his appeal and review his case. He will be in prison because he fails to accept the first judgment of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, as he is going to lose again in the case review. Father Ejike MBAKA made this prophecy after the BBC News Igbo version interview to Emeka Ihedioha. Emeka Ihedioha talked about what went wrong with his government in Imo State and how he has requested for a review of his case. So guys, Father MBAKA said it again. No, he has come again to say this is what is going to happen. You know, the one he said before, people are still, trying to figure out what really happened, and from all indications, some people are like, oh, whether he got a first-hand information. Some people are saying, oh, he's a genuine man of God, and the Catholic people have said no, maybe they are going to ban him. He's not supposed to be doing this politics that he's doing. That is the Orthodox Church is not really meant for that. You know, what have you? Different reactions. Oh, Imo people, majority of the Imo people are like, oh, this man is not a man of God. Is this and that? Is APC pastor and what have you, and the no PDP pastors and so on and so forth, that he got a first-hand information concerning what will happen on how they are going to upturn the whole thing, and that was why he quickly came up to give his own prophecy and what have you. Lots of people have really debunked or questioned that prophecy, and at the end of the day we saw that it happened. But now that is why Emeka really wants to go for the review, and now he's telling us that after they must have gone through the review, that the next thing they're going to put him inside prison. Okay, because of from his own prophecy or the actual thing to be done. Nobody has called for review in the first place. Somebody was trying to tell us yesterday from the comment section that it happened to this man, Peter Obi, that he went for review, and at the end of the day, you won at the end of the day. So is it a crime? Even if you don't win, then you have to be arrested, you have to be put in prison. Is that what he has seen? Okay, let us see what will happen, whether it's going to go in that line, whether it is now a crime for somebody to call for a review. And just like I said, that if really the review is illegal, he wouldn't have gone into it in the first place. If a lot of people have not been interested in going for review after Supreme Court judgments, it is their own way of doing it. And if somebody wants to go, you cannot force that person, since it is not illegal. If it is illegal, they wouldn't have even allowed or accepted his a review in the first place. So going to jail or whatever, it is what I don't really know. You know, in this country, anything can happen. Anything can happen. The more you see, the more you look, the less you see. So let us keep our fingers crossed, and let's hear what people are saying concerning this prophecy again. You know, anything that concerns Pastor Reverend Father MBAKA, you know, people are so much interested in it based on what has happened before, whether the prophecy is true or not, whether he got a first-hand information about it and use it as a prophecy is a different ball game entirely. He knows what he's saying. He understands what he's saying. If what he's saying is true, he knows. If what he has done is not true, he knows everything. So let's him continue with what he's doing. But Nigerians, you know, like I believe everything is not spiritual. Like Nigerians, we still have to play their role, what they feel and what they do not feel about this whole thing. Like I said, if he's lying, he's the one that knows he's lying. If he's saying the truth, definitely his conscience will still prick him. Someone said, MBAKA, the Almighty God, will surely disgrace this evil man called MBAKA. He who fights and run away will live to fight another day. When the first prophecy that hope will be the governor came up, you people were abusing MBAKA. At last, it came to pass. Is it not better for IHEDIOHA to accept judgment than review and be thrown into prison? Is it a crime? The question I ask, is it a crime for him to go for review? Is review an illegal thing to do? That is the question. If he goes for review, is there a caveat there that if you go for review and if you don't win, you'll be thrown into the cell? Is that what the law states, according to what this person is saying? And someone says, are you a fool? So MBAKA is now God. Someone says he's a prophet of God. Then what crime did he committed that will take him to jail for fighting for his rights? Atayao. Someone says a prophet of doom. Those ones are really, counter accusation. not accepting what they themselves, accepting each other's claim. Someone says, this is wrong. Whoever wrote this is very mischievous. In as much as I don't support MBAKA and his political prophecies, I have to say that this write-up is nothing but junk and a complete rubbish. MBAKA never said this because there is no quote of his statement. The place and time he made the statement was not also mentioned, and that makes his report false and unintelligent. Please refrain from this. And someone say he called for the rubbishing, then they are rubbishing him. Well, maybe he deserves it, but the reason we all subscribe is that, let us see what will be happening at the end of the day. And someone said, MBAKA, is that the outcome of the Kaba meeting with Jubri, Adams, Tinubu, and Uzodinma? Is now crystal clear that MBAKA is hypocrite element that will be used by Islamic Kabas to Islamize this country against Christians. No wonder MBAKA said he won't mind being converted to Muslim. Catholic Church and Khan should, with matter of urgency, scrutinize this nuisance before things get too bad. Someone said the said father has relationship with the Kabas. He is not prophesying, but saying what they told him. Really? Go to prison for asking for a review of judgments against him or because of any other crime? God have mercy. It's a good question that we really need to ask. You are among those destroying Imo State. You see your Kabas plot to prophecy. Hellfire awaits you, MBAKA. And just like I said, if he's saying the truth, he will know. He knows. If he's saying otherwise, definitely he knows. He will cause the name of the Lord. Should be careful. Of course, if he's sure of what he's saying, good and fine, that it's been revealed to him, let him continue. But if not, it won't be a good thing, no. And someone says that, so this is how money can turn a pastor anyway. Anyway, MBAKA is not a pastor. Money prophecy. Voice from Kaba, not God. Every day MBAKA with prophecy. Take it that no man deceive you. MBAKA has heard of recent plan to arrest Emeka from Aso Rock. This is not prophecy. One thing I want to let people know is that, of course, he might see the prophecy. Like I said, this country, the more you look, the less you see. Of course, maybe they might be planning that. We know a lot of people that have been arrested without any concrete evidence that they have done or done what they are alleging that they have done. It's possible that he has seen it, that this is what they want to do to this man. We can even see it from that line, even if instead of even castigating a Father MBAKA, maybe that is what he has seen. I think people should even try to be more open and see it from that perspective. That even if he sees it, and that is what these people want to do. But the question is that, let us even leave the spirituality to the people who said they are spiritual. But the issue is that if at all it comes to pass, then does it mean it will not be reviewed? That what offense has this man committed? Is it because he's going for a review? That is when he's going to. That's why he wants to be put into prison or what? Or is there any other crime? Just like other people have been asking. So that is the way I just want us to look at it. I would just encourage people to just leave MBAKA for the now. Since we have gotten this information, I think that people should even work with this information, whether it is prophecy or they see it as a information. Let us even work with what he is even saying. So arresting him based on what now? That he killed somebody or he stole anything or what? Or it's a treasonable felony again, because anything in this government is all about treasonable felony. Or does it mean somebody has not gone for review in this country before that will now warrant him to be taken to the set, to be jailed or what? Those are the questions that we really need to ask. I think, in my opinion, everybody has a right to, talk to anybody they want to talk to or to address issue. But in my opinion, I just let us just be open-minded and see from the perspective of which is even talking from, whether it is prophecy or information. Someone says legal luminaries should help us out of this. Is it in the law that one may be thrown into prison for not accepting the first judgment of the Supreme Court? Let's see where MBAKA is coming from. That is it. That's the question. You people condemning MBAKA on the alleged statements are not serious. Where did he say such? And someone says, IHEDIOHA'S and MBAKA people should beg Reverend MBAKA. Fire is coming. Political prophets, when you hear from your Fulani masters, you come to tell us in the name of the prophecy. I wonder why Reverend MBAKA He's always liked prophesied for political issues. I don't think that Reverend Baka is even having a time to prophesy to his member in the church. He's now prophesies in politics. He now prophesies in politics. Now I want to ask Reverend Father Mbaka, are you a political prophet or God sent you as a prophet of APC? And I want to assure you, if your prophecy is not from God, your dad is coming to take notes. I don't understand the last statement of this person, but invariably, like I said, he knows if it is true or if it is not true, but he needs to be careful. But if he's sure of what he's saying, so be it. But the most important thing is that this information has gotten to the people. Whether some people are saying, where did he say it, what did he not say it, is inconsequential, but this is an information that people really need to look at for or look into, and that is just own my own opinion. So guys, I would like to hear from you with this new development that MBAKA, this man will be thrown, IHEDIOHA will be thrown after the review. He will be thrown into jail, and somebody is asking, is that a law? And which I've already asked as well. So what do you think? Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you.